Hey folks, just a real quick video here, okay? A lot of folks for years with the Gen 2 Sub 2K have been trying to come up with different ways to put a red dot mount on it and have it still lock up, all right? I've seen all sorts of stuff, people using strings, mounting red dots up here with risers and locking into the red dot, which is silly, okay? Uh, Putting a screw right here and mounting a red dot here and then making it to where it folds up and looks like that, all right, instead of how it should. And as you can see, this one's locking up just fine, all right. So how do we go about doing this? Like this, all right. Now I haven't got in here and refinished this mount that I've modified, but this is how you do it. This aluminum mount right here is $8.99. Here's the mount on Amazon or eBay. It's just a low profile offset 45-degree mount for an AR-15. Okay. You get it and you flatten the top out like that. That is how you go about doing it. And I don't even have that completely flat. I've got a high spot right there. All right. So it doesn't even have to be completely flat. Just get it level in your vise, and you take a file, get you a coarse file, and just rip, you know, take you about 10 minutes worth of work with the file. Get it, you know, close, and then get you a fine file and finish it off. Now I used a mill. I cheated. All right, so this literally took me like 3 minutes. Okay, so if you have a mill, you're ahead of the curve. All right. Even if you had a drill press with the little milling vise on there, you could probably do this because it's such a simple function. And I just used a 3/8 of an inch end mill. All right. And you just get it on there and zip it along the top, flatten it off, mount her on, put your red dot on, and bingo. You're using the factory latch. It's compact. All right. It's not hanging way out there. Now, the red dot I have on here is a pistol dot. It's a cheapo UUQ, $25 Amazon red dot. I'm not suggesting this red dot. This red dot's not staying on here either. I'm putting a crimson trace on here. But this is an example of, if you just wanted something that was a little plinker with a nice little cheap red dot on there. I got, with tax, the amount was $11. This red dot was $25. You have $36. Sitting right there for the entire thing. I'm going to take a Sharpie marker and paint that black again with the Sharpie marker. And there you go. All right. Everything is set up and you are ready to go. Now you might be wondering about the tape that's on here. This is just hockey tape, and I put it on here because I don't like the texture of the Gator grip. I just don't like it. All right. And that's why it's on there. I don't like the texture of it. This still gives me a good grip. Especially when you're sweating, because, well, that's what hockey tape is for, a hockey stick. And so I put it on there. All right. I also put it around my collar nut here for 2 reasons. One, this collar nut, if you get close to it while you're shooting it, your beard rubs it or something, it'll pull hair. All right. This stops that from happening. The other thing it does is it reinforces this nut and keeps it in place so it can't drift. All right. We all know that the Sub 2K has had a problem with this nut stripping and drifting and all of that. And then what happens is your clamshells here, your grip panels, they spread apart. Then this tube can fly out and all sorts of bad things can happen. And you could solve that with about 60 cents worth of tape. All right. And it doesn't look bad either. I don't think it looks bad. It looks just fine to me. It's comfortable. It's functional. Why not? All right, so there you go. There's that mount. There's a good look at it up front. Okay, it's really simple to use. Also, I put a little dot of white paint. You can kind of see it right there on the front sight. So when I come up here, boom, I have that white dot. I can see that white dot, and it helps me acquire the front post easier. And then when I want to transfer, just turn the rifle just a little bit. All right. Boom, right there. And I don't have to change the angle of my neck or anything. It's just right on the dot right there. That's all there is to it. All right, if you want to put a riser on it, you can put a riser on it. I will say, if you go to do this, you want to try to use a micro dot. So don't go get some big old Trigicon thing and try to stick it on there. It's only a 3 or 4 groove rail that's on here, so you need something small and micro. I'm pretty sure that the CTS 25 Crimson Trace is going to be about as big as you can go. So something like that, or the SIG Romeo, or that neighborhood, those types of sights. Those will work with this. If you want to get any bigger, then you're going to have to start adding risers and things, and it gets kind of ridiculous. But that works. It's compact. It's small. Why not? All right. It works, and it's cheap. So with that, if you have any other questions, let me know. I'm going to get on out of here. And God bless you. God bless America. And watch for more Keltec videos, and I'll see you all on the flip. Bye now.